folks, welcome back to an episode of AFC Thames with DoctorBenjyFM. Forgot my name there. That's a good start, isn't it? Who am I again? Am I about the space? Lou shows Eden? None of them. DoctorBenjyFM. That's right. You've come. Hopefully, you're not thinking I've clicked the wrong one. Good to see you. I hope I find you very, very well. Now, welcome back then. Of course, we've played a few games since we've last met. That's how the format of these series tend to go. And you can see here that we've played a few games since our win against Rugby. 6 games in total. Mixed bag, viewers. The most mixed bag you can have. 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 defeats in there, giving us a total, though, of 8 points. And that has been added to our points tally. I don't know why I'm explaining it like this. You know how league tables work, I think. If you don't, you get 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, none for a loss. And, yeah, you get a goal difference. And we're third at the moment. We've got some tough games coming up today. And recent form, I'd say, has been a little bit patchy. The only constant, really, within those games that we've played since we last met is that David Hoey has scored in 5 of them. This man, even at this level, is still doing the business. 16 goals in 25. I say recent form, really, really good. Scoring goals, you can see them up there, viewers. Scoring goals for fun. Oh, look at that. There's a gap in between, but we can ignore that one for now. If he keeps up with this run, viewers, he's gonna be the top goal scorer in the entire series, and he started now, and he could be here forever and always. I think the dream, much like I've had in the previous series, is David Hoey is 28 currently. Get him into the Football League. Give him a chance in the Football League to play at least a game, right? That's the dream here, viewers. Of course, we're going to pick players up along the way, but David Hoey, I would love to be a man who stays here for an awful long time. And speaking of the rest of the boys, look, we're building a team here that is potentially going to be here for a little bit of time now. We've got some really strong players. Like Mbika was sort of the start of that. Notice, by the way, I've got my Glory Hunter colours of attributes on. These players haven't just got crazily bad. But he would be like a deal. If you got him in a youth intake, you'd go, he's going to be brilliant one day. The problem is he's 27, so that ship may have sailed a little bit. A Cohen as well, another one that in this side is going to be here for a little while, I think. 19 years of age, we could see a lot of him. I love that he's a regen as well, so he's essentially just like my player. I look after him now. He's my guy. He regened at Fulham, but it's all London, isn't it? It all works. It's fine. This system continues to be decent at this level, and I think while the mixed form might look as a concern to some of you, the fact we're still third in our first season in this division gives me a lot of hope that we can finish in the playoffs and maybe progress out of them. I don't know what the playoff system is like in this division. I'm sure we'll find out as we go along. Right, the first game today, though, Dorchester Town. They are the team just below us in the league table. That's kind of why we're playing it. There's a 7-point gap. They can't go above us, but it does give us an indication of if we're playoff worthy or we're here. And it shouldn't be happening. So let's find out together. After that, though, we play Walton Casuals. Hopefully they are doing the casual thing they're so good at doing, and we can beat them comfortably. Team-wise, then, going into this game, you can see there, Fleming in goal. He's, well, hopefully not see it. The noises have given you the indication of what it's been like recently for him. Reeve, Milton, and Holmes at the back with Bourne, and Blackman either side. I say either side, once it's just in front, of course, once it's on the left-hand side. The 2 in the midfield. Cousin Brad Carr, sort of understated performances in this system. Doesn't do a massive amount of anything. 5 goals this year, you could say is pretty good, but then the average rating, you realise that he's just sort of running quite a lot. Calder one side and Beaker behind Hoey. Let's get this done. It's an away game, so it's not an easy game. The sadness for me is this is FA Cup 4th round day, viewers, and what could have been? No, it couldn't. We were never close. And of course, even though it's a January period, it's weird for me to do videos in the middle of January and not really talk about signings. It doesn't really matter in the lower leagues because, again, most of them are free transfers. All right, let's track the progress of these AFC Thames boys as that's what now. What is going on with that fencing there? Who's those poles that come out and block people from going onto the pitch are fine. Is that the door we're supposed to go through at half-time? Is it there? Just made out of chalk? Okay. Whatever you like. If it's like when you used to draw on a wall as a child, you get a box of chalks. When you'd go over to a wall, you'd graffiti it, and then it would rain halfway through, and you'd realise that I'd wasted an afternoon when I could have been doing something productive, like playing FIFA 98. Or, I don't know, something like that. Some of you weren't born when FIFA 98 came out. Oh, no. I'm so very old, viewers. As the ball's put in... Right, you know the noises I was making before about Dean Fleming, and you were a bit like, oh, that wasn't very clear. What does he mean by that? That's what I mean by that, by the way. I mean, if the ball's put in, the less said about it, the better, because if we focus on it too much, it'll be in my head. It's 1-0 to Dorchester Town. It's not the perfect start at all. It's 35 minutes gone, viewers. It's been a pretty dull first half, by all accounts. We've got the ball, though. Maybe, I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, what's going to happen here, viewers? He should probably score there. He's just passed it in. I love that. I didn't know how he was going to finish it. There was that part of me that thought, match engine, don't do anything. Don't if he trips over himself there, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't know what's going on in the rest of this game. It's been pretty highlightless, as there are some lovely... I mean, look, it's like playing Warzone sometimes, viewers. If you've played Call of Duty Warzone, these are like the hangers that exist on parts of that map. The keeper here, he's not covering himself. It's gone through his legs, as has David Hoey sort of run through him. And, yeah, the finish, screamer, viewers, absolute screamer. The XG for that was very high. You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so. I don't know if you could catch how good that XG was. It must have been a 1, though. Surely you've expected a goal there. If it's not 1, like completely, it's almost 1.5, viewers. That's how crazy it is. And I should say, David Hoey continues this goal-scoring run. I don't care how they come, really. If it's that easy, it's that easy. One big ball over the top. I think it was from Reeve, wasn't it? And he's just on it, and we've scored. And again, 1-1. I don't know if that's deserved, much like us being in 3rd place. But we're 7 points behind league leaders Rugby, who have got a game in hand. There's nothing to say at the back end of this season that we couldn't put a run together. I mean, stop talking. Just let this play out and then continue your waffle. How's that? Ball to Johnson inside the penalty area. Reeve gets it clear. I mean, I don't know where Andre Blackman is, I'll be honest. Ball played back across. That should have been a goal. We could catch it. We could catch Rugby at the top, could we? Could catch it. Probably catch it and throw it on. They're in then. Oh, dear. You thought they were on, didn't you? You thought, no. Oh, dear me. Oh, it's all good scrum, isn't it? Fun. That was the word I was replacing. I should have made changes. I've sort of been sitting here going, I'll take a 1-1 against... God, it's been taken, viewers. It's been taken. It's been a ruck and... whatever's happened. Oh, Hotel. Dorchester. It's a hotel in London. It's 2-1. Yeah. Should have made changes before this. Our team are shattered, not playing well, and I've just been sitting there making jokes. If you're new to the channel, do stay. If you've been here a while, don't act surprised in the comments. Not worth it. Rasulo's coming on for Mbika. I'm going to make 3 changes for you. Cousin Brad Carr is coming off. Gio Craig for Hoey. No, I think we'll bring him on for Calder. We'll put him up front. These 2 boys. Sorry, everyone. It was when I started talking about taking on Rugby, and now it's been the goal. We've lost the game, viewers. Let's move on. Why do you win 2, lose 2, and draw 2, Ben? What's that all about? Why is it so inconsistent? Yep, not great from us. 10 points off the top now. They've got a game in hand still. Annoying. Tell you what I like, viewers. I don't know if you've been playing a lot of Football Manager this year. I suspect a few of you probably have. I like scouting meetings that give me a list of players that will never join me. They're great. They're really good. I like to get one sort of, once a month. They just bring me a list of players that are completely unattainable. Oh, it's great. It's so good. Gio Craig, by the way, missed training. We fined him for missing training, week's wages. So that's the impact of that. Sorry, Gio Craig. Just imagine him in the office going, Gio, mate, you can't be missing training like this. It's not on. It's not on. What's that, boss? It's training. We're going to have to fine you a week's wages. You can't be doing this. A week's wages, you say, boss? Yeah, sorry, mate. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Stick it in the pot on your way out. He sort of just walks out, just looks at the pot, just walks out the room. What are we running here? It's like we're doing donations, just throwing them at players. Some players are on 400 quid. Gio Craig's not on anything. No wonder he's not turning up to try. I wouldn't some days. Do you know what I mean? I'll be calling in sick. I'll be going, I can't make it in today, boss. 5 me a week's wages if you want. What are we? We need to be professional. That's the problem. We're too casual. We're too Walton casual about it. We're playing the Walton casual in a few days' time. I'll see you for it in a moment. And cut. God, it's like being Christopher Nolan, isn't it? Or Martin Scorsese. It's like that. I'm just sitting there directing, not editing. Clearly, cut this bit out. Right, gang, one change. I've been training Danny Hogg to play left wing back. He's finally capable of doing it. So we're going to give him a whirl in there. He's slightly more athletic than Blackman. That might be key in stopping sides that actually, attack down the flanks. So we're going to change things up just that little bit. The rest of the side remains exactly the same as it was in the last game, so no need to run you through it. There is this issue that happens a lot in my saves, especially my saves viewers. Players players stay fit at this level of football for whatever reason, despite the lack of training or anything else. They stay fit on a regular basis. As a result, I very rarely change things around, or as you've seen, make substitutes, because I know that I don't really necessarily need to rest players for future games, because ordinarily they are back. Unless you're playing loads of cup games, at that point you probably do need to rotate a little bit, and I'll do a little bit more around those periods. You don't need to change things that much, and it must be sometimes quite frustrating to watch, but there is some logic behind the fact that I don't really need to, so I don't. Yeah, sometimes I guess if results aren't going my way, there'd be a need to. But again, if you feel like you're playing your strongest 11, I prefer to, as you know me, I prefer to change the formation necessarily than the personnel. And that might mean both things, right? Sometimes you change the formation, which means a change in personnel. But I like having a settled aside, and I think building the chemistry within that allows you to play the best football as a team. I've got this belief as we're kicked off here. You can see we've got a chance. David Howie to score again. He scored every single goal for the last 400 games. It's outrageous. But I do have this idea that any formation in Football Manager can work if you're prepared to stick with it long enough with the right players in the right roles, right? So you can so the formation man thing is stupid at the beginning, but after a little while, once the players know what they're doing in that role, and again, if the system works on some level tactically, then you can kind of do whatever you want. That's what makes, for me, Football Manager the game it is. I love being able to have those opportunities to do kind of whatever I want and change things around a little bit. Still haven't found a one at the back formation that works, but we're working on it, viewers, working on it. Tune into the Streamer Showdown. I'm sure I'll pull it out then when I'm 2-0 down with 10 minutes to go. Davis sweeps in a ball. Reeves there. It's headed away. It's a very wet day here, viewers, at the square pitch of AFC Thames here at Custom House as Beaker slides it through towards David Howie. It's quite good defending, actually. Comes across well as Fox. And now, some time for them to be on the ball, and I'm a little bit scared of what's going to happen here. Fleming, casual, there we go, lovely stuff. More casual than the Walton Casuals as the ball finds its way all the way through. David Howie in on goal. It's a good defending again. Is that the same defender? Is that Fox at the back? He's having a fantastic game as Fox. We should call him Fantastic Mr. Fox, shouldn't we? That would be a reference from a film of 10 years ago at least. Howie on it again. We're looking really good in the rain, and Beaker's shot is preemptively slid in on by a defender. It's played forward again. Howie, oh my, is that count? It's disallowed. Some of the touches, some of the goals David Howie scores, by the way, are absolutely wonderful. That was nearly another one of them. Why would I want to see if that was offside or not, viewers? Why would I want to? Almost like there's a suspicion of onsideness. At half-time, they're 1-0, and we're playing pretty well. Things are going well, capable even more. Again, looking at the team down below here, I'm slightly in the way, I understand, so you can see it, though. Some of the players behind me are having good... Viewers, I don't really thought this through. I'll just move back, just for the time being. I mean, this is probably a better place for the camera in general, so you can see all the players, left or right, viewers, in the chat. In the chat? Oh, it's a video. Bloody hell. Easy mistake to make. Left or right in the comment section. Where should I be sitting for match days specifically? Should I move to the left for the whole time? I mean, I do feel like I've got my own little box here. There's sort of like a little bit there, isn't there? That and that side is, oh, it's all wrong because then it cuts. There we go. There we look at that little box there. That's quite nice, isn't it? And then when I use with my right arm, it's just going off screen. It's not causing. The left hand can be free. It can do what it wants. I don't really know. Yeah, sometimes I hear it back quicker than some other times as they've got a big chart. As if that's gone in there. As if he scored it like that as well. Watch that again. The balance to volley this and move as he did is poppycock, viewers. Let me grasp a look of this, viewers. As it's played forwards. Let me see how he finishes this. Oh yeah, the sliding on his right foot, sliding towards the byline volley. The classic, viewers. The absolute classic. All right, and Beaker's having a shocker. Rasulo was brought in for this exact reason. Changing personnel. I know, look at me making subs. Clearly it's not going well with half an hour to go, viewers. Can we find ourselves getting a victory as required in this game? We should probably go more attacking, really, at home against a side like the Walton Casuals. Sitting back, playing balanced. What are you doing? Come on, Ben. As we will also fire them up with a little bit of time to go. Fleming's goal kick finds its way right over the top of the defence. They've pushed too high, viewers. Rasulo's just come on. Do I take him off after that? 10 minutes to go. I'm gonna shout again as soon as the opportunity. Don't let them score from a corner. We've just lost 2-1. I don't need to lose 2-1 again. Rasulo, great touch. Howie is away. Is he? No, Rasulo's going to take it himself, which is fine with me. The defender can't catch him. The tired legs of that defender. Better from Rasulo, but still hasn't gone in. I've gone attacking with 3 minutes to go. I don't really think there's necessarily... Do you know, that's not a change I'm going to make. I was going to be Coulon, but 1-1. The inconsistencies continue, viewers. I mean, we're near the top of the table. It's very frustrating, this, because sometimes the boys play far better than that, and everything feels simple. And we're in a bit of a run where we're not playing as well. And just because we're in a January period, it is making me think of transfers and maybe looking at players that didn't get a club in the summer transfer window. Maybe have lowered their expectations for the team. No idea how we didn't win that. We're a better side than the Walton Casuals, surely, says Isabel Waring. I couldn't believe more. Or wearing, probably wearing. Just got back from the match. The person next to me honestly fell asleep during that. Are you reading that? Fell asleep? Hang on, I know. I know who that was. Give me a moment, viewers. Dad, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just got back from the game. I'm looking at social media. Someone's reported that someone fell asleep at a game. I've got suspicions it was you.
Yeah, it was me.
I can't. I'll speak to you later. Unbelievable, viewers. I knew it'd be him. I knew it'd be him. It's a joke. Honestly, I hung up there as well. That's brutal, isn't it? I mean, no. We don't, you don't come to a game. Oh, I'll come support your son. I'll come watch. Oh, yeah, I'll look after your grandson. And then you fall asleep. Sick of it, viewers. Sick of it. Anyway, that brings us to the end today. If you enjoy... Wake up! I said wake up. If you enjoyed today's video, do drop a like on it. Want to see some more, make sure you subscribed. That was my dad, for those still not aware. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Can wave with both hands through these days. Look at me on this side or that side? What that side? What do you think? Let me know. Comments. Bye, everyone. Take care. Love you. Bit forward.